The action is just now heating up. Don't leave your chair.
Introducing in this I Quit match, accompanied to the ring by Kelly. He weighs in at 335 pounds from Athens, Texas, Canyon.
Hey! You people shut up a second, because I know you love me. Kelly, when this is all over, you big boys laying on his back because Dr. X makes him says I quit. Me and you can go out with the best dressed manager in town.
You know what, you little greasy head, squirrely ass punk? You want to challenge a woman because you think you can beat her? But I doubt that very seriously.
And on top of that, I go out with men, not little boys, okay?
And as for your fat ass, I'm gonna have you screaming, I quit, so loud, your mama's gonna come running.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only way this match can end is if a competitor says, I quit. Referee Phil Brown is equipped with a wireless microphone, which he will have on. The only way it ends is by a competitor saying, I quit.
And here we are, NWA Southwest Wrestling. Tommy Daniels back here at the Texas Indoor Speedway Arena, joined by the Dean of Referees in the NWA. 22 years in the business. Seems like just yesterday, the greatest, Rick Manning.
Thank you, Tommy. It's good to be back with you. And I tell you what, this match is going to be one heck of a match, Tom, because Canyon hates Dr. X just as much as Dr. X hates him.
Well, you know, I remember when I was a kid, my mother would always say we're going to the grocery store for a slab of meat.
Yeah, boy, you ain't a kidding. You got more beef in here than they do in the side shop.
Yeah, we might call this match.
Let me tell you something. If all you stupid Texans don't sit down and shut up, I'm going to take my sex disarms and go back to Oklahoma where I can find some real women.
Boy, the slaughterhouse could have a feast with this one today, huh?
I tell you what, Tom, they could get half price and still go away hungry.
How you feeling, Moody?
I tell you what, Tommy, Moody sure is confidence in his man, Dr. X, but I tell you what, Canyon is a very subdued man. You don't know what you're going to be getting from match to match, and I tell you what, that's a good way to approach this man.
Well, you know, I hate to say this, but I really wonder, Rick, how many wrestling holds we're going to see in this match right here and how long the referee, Phil Brown, who is a big man himself, is going to be able to keep these two guys in the squared circle.
I tell you what, Tommy, Phil's got his work cut out for him. You know, he's carrying the mic in one hand, and I tell you what, that other hand's going to be full before this match is over.
We also have the young and the beautiful Kelly outside the ring. Kelly, fairly a newcomer, fairly to the sport, and she's obviously got a baptism here, has her hands full, obviously daily, trying to take care of the big man. And as far as Moody goes, you got to keep 3 eyes on him at all times because you never know as you've been a witness to many times, he'll get the distraction of the referee, and then in the meantime, his man is working away, usually using some sort of a foreign object or illegal hold. In the meantime, the big man continues to pound away now on the new Dr. X. Boy, and look at those ropes shake.
That was a heck of a clothesline by Canyon there, Tommy. I tell you what, I'm surprised that didn't take the neck off of Dr. X.
Canyon, they list him at 335 pounds, the big man from Athens, Texas. But let me tell you something. He may be a little bit more than 335.
I tell you what, if he tips the scales at 235, I'll buy you dinner for a month.
Yep. Wait a minute. I wouldn't be saying too much about Canyon. Your man is definitely spent a couple nights at the drive-thru himself. Boy, I tell you what, and you talk about referee Phil Brown, and obviously you look at him. If we can finally get back to the match here, but you talk about referee Phil Brown, this is a man, obviously, just by looking at him, who spends a lot of time in the gym as well, Rick.
He sure does, Tommy. I tell you what, Phil's a newcomer to the business, but I tell you what, it's not going to take too long for him to get his baptism tonight in this match.
And new Dr. X, and a blow to the midsection, and a side face, and an elbow to the head now, but boy, it doesn't even seem to phase Canyon at all.
The key here, Tommy, is remember this is an I quit match. It's almost anything goes. The referee is really at the mercy of the wrestlers. But when it comes right down to it, it comes down to how much can a man really take.
And you wonder, in a match like this, too, when you got two big guys, both over 300 pounds, is which guy's going to wear the other one down first?
That's it, because, you know, you got Kelly in one corner, you got Moody in the other, and I tell you what, not to change the subject.
Get that damn mic out of my...
Not to change the subject here, Tommy, but later on tonight, Kelly was supposed to have a special challenge match with Diane, but it doesn't seem like Diane showed up tonight, so that match is going to be postponed till a later date.
Well, you know, we've got another female on the other side of the ring. Maybe she can wrestle whatever that is over there.
I tell you what, Tom, Moody's real confident in his man, Dr. X, but I tell you what, looks like right now he's looking pretty good because he's got the upper hand.
New Dr. X, he hails from Oklahoma, and very proud of that. Of course, that did not set too well with the Texas fans here in attendance. As always, every Friday night here at the Texas.
Hell no.
And once again, referee Phil Brown asking Canyon if he quits, and you heard his response. I don't think we're going to see either of these big men submit anytime soon. And another blow, and boy, it continues to pound away, and now ahead to the turnbuckle, and he's going to take him to all four, I guess. Making his way around the ring. And there's number 4, and down goes the big man from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Oh, boy! And you know, when you've got 330 pounds plus landing on you, Rick, boy, I don't care how big he is, you got to feel that.
You know, Tommy, when it comes right down to these guys wrestling in just a regular wrestling match, that can take a lot out of you. But when a man of this size does that to you, you know that's got to have a heck of an impact on you.
Canyon in control, and now choking away at Dr. X. The masked man, like he told me earlier, nobody has ever seen him without his mask.
Screw you, Texans!
Once again, referee Phil Brown asking the Dr. X if he quits, and once again, no. Now, how many of these I Quit matches have you refereed? I'm sure quite a few in your day.
Well, Tom, you know, I can say from experience, I've refereed 5 to this day, but I tell you what, all 5 of those, Tommy, was right down to the wire. I tell you what, I'm surprised those guys really took as much as they did, because one of those I couldn't take, let alone 5.
And watch out, here comes 350 pounds plus. Oh, oh, wow! 350 pounds in midair. And a clothesline there. and down goes the big man. Now Canyon's got that stop sign. Oh, and you can hear that right in front of us as Canyon found that stop sign, and now he's got a chair. Watch out. And like you mentioned earlier, Rick, there's not really much you can do in a situation like this.
There's really not, Tommy. It's every man for himself.
Hell no!
Phil Brown offers the microphone. Dr. X said he's never going to give up to anybody from Texas.
And you notice referee Phil Brown is doing his best to stay as far away from the two big men as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm glad we've got this steel railing here in front of us to keep us away from the action here. See if we can pick the big man up. Oh, and drops him across the neck. Right across that steel railing right here in front of us. Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans, the legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
This commercial is rated H for high laughter content. It contains adult language.
You're a dirty old man, you know that? And I'm gonna be one till I'm a dead old man.
And the irascible Fred Sanford on video.
These twins is waiting to meet your lips.
Sanford & Son, the Collector's Edition. Your first video is only $4.95 with subscription and contains 4 hilarious episodes. It includes graphic content.
Say, what does sangria mean? It means blood.
And it's partially available in Espanol.
Buenos dias, huh? And beans and disease to you.
Sanford & Son, your first 4-episode video is only $4.95 with subscription.
Oh, this is the biggest one ever. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
To get your first video of Sanford & Son, the Collector's Edition, for only $4.95 plus $3.79 shipping, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-610-9449.
ReTV, America's keeper of classic TV.
Oh, and boy, I'll tell you what, that one speaks for itself, Rick.
Tommy, we heard that one all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
The best wrestling anywhere you're going to find right here in the NWA. It's back in Dallas-Fort Worth. And once again, a chair to the head, and the big man staggers and now goes down. The second time he falls to the ground. Referee Phil Brown is trying to get over there and ask him,
Canyon, do you quit? Canyon, do you quit?
No!
And Canyon still will not quit.
He said no.
Just quit, you piece of trash! Just say those 2 words and go home like the sissy you are!
I just did.
And the new Dr. X has things going his way now, to the delight of Steve Moody, who's gotten a little bit closer to the action. I noticed before, Rick, he was keeping his distance. He was on the other side of the ring. And now that his man's in control, he's right there in the heart of the action. And now...
Yeah, Moody, he seems to get involved just at the right time during the match. But I tell you what, Tommy, you know as well as I do, you've seen many matches over your time in this business. In an I Quit match,
Canyon, do you quit?
Kiss my ass!
You are going
That
to
sounds
take
like no.
a lot more than you regularly would in a regular style match because nobody wants to be labeled as a quitter.
And you can see now that Canyon's head has been split open by that chair. Is finally referee Phil Brown able to get both wrestlers back inside the ring. And Moody's got that stop sign. Oh, we'll see here. Oh, boy. And that may be all she wrote for Canyon.
Canyon, do you quit?
No.
And still Canyon will not quit.
I tell you what, Tommy, if I was a betting man, I would have bet on Dr. X right there because this is just an enormous amount of pain for one man to have to take.
And Moody he hands the stop sign in to Dr. X as they continue to work away now, stepping on the neck of the big man, Canyon.
Canyon, do you quit?
No.
Nope.
This I quit match I can remember here in NWA
Shut up!
for quite a while.
You know I'm the
Yes,
man.
it is, Tommy, and I tell you
I'm
what,
the only man here
they've got this
tonight.
sellout crowd here up on their feet, but I tell you what, Dr. X better watch it because I can feel an adrenaline rush.
And how about that? Canyon able to find enough inside, and now we've got both big men down on the mat. Referee Phil Brown trying to make a decision here. I thought he was getting ready to ask Dr. X. Here we go. Will we have a submission?
Screw you.
And still, now the big man, oh boy, all 335 pounds up on the second rope. Oh, look at this! How about that?
Tommy, that was Katie bar the door there. I think Canyon is really grabbing back for everything he's got because he knows right now that this is his chance to take out the new Dr. X.
And we'll see if the flying clothesline does him in. Once again, Canyon, and that elbow drop with the chair on top of the head. And the big man is coming out of the ring again. And Canyon, he's got that barbed wire. Left out there by Team Extreme. Canyon's got the barbed wire, and now this should be interesting.
You know what, Tommy? I think the fans here at NWA Southwest has been sort of spoiled with the fire and the barbed wire. Now, they really can't do without that.
You know, you wonder sometimes exactly what they're thinking. But when you talk about NWA, you're talking about going back to the roots, where it all started, where it began, way back in the early 1900s when this great federation got underway in some of the great arenas in like St. Louis, the Kiel Auditorium, great wrestlers like Harley Race. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Canyon, do you quit? Said no.
You know what, Tommy? The only time we hear from Moody is when Dr. X has the upper hand. But the tide might turn here. You can't win by pinfall.
You know, Moody reminds me of a used car salesman, does he not?
Yes, he does.
And he's got that cheap $17 Kmart suit. Same suit on for the 3 weeks in a row. And now the crowd really starting to get behind Canyon with the help of Kelly.
You know what, Tommy? You mentioned something about the NWA. I'll give you 3 legendary names that carried this organization.
Oh! Rick, did you see that?
Man, I thought he split his head open.
The action is always hot and heavy at the Texas Indoor Speedway Arena. NWA action continues in just a moment.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning, and debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans, the legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
Put yourself in a state of enchantment. New Mexico. Put yourself in a state of enchantment. For your free vacation guide, call 1-800-346-3388. Mexico. For your free vacation guide, call 1-800-346-3388.
Tonight, just look around the arena here tonight. You've got people from 80 years old down to 5, and that's one great thing you'll see here at professional wrestling, the NWA style. You're not going to see that at a basketball game. You're not going to see that at a hockey game, not to mention the fact the affordable prices when you come here to NWA.
That's it, Tommy. You know, NWA wrestling goes back a long time to Kiel Auditorium, Will Rogers Coliseum, Sportatorium in Dallas. I've been a part of some of those great matches. And I tell you what, the fans pack those auditoriums, not to just see the Von Erichs, but good Texas-style wrestling.
And once again, another clothesline, and now new Dr. X hits the mat. And what are we going to do here now? The big man sets that chair down. And Canyon, we'll see what he's got in mind here. Into the ropes. Oh, he misses. Oh, and a nice takedown there. As he trips him up, and I think he hit his head on that chair.
His head did hit on that chair, Tommy, and I tell you what, if he doesn't capitalize on this, I tell you what, I don't know what it's going to take.
Referee Phil Brown, Johnny T, of course, here ringside with us as well.
How's it going, eh?
Are you enjoying the action here tonight?
Well, I don't know. It looked like Dr. X just about got his eye taken up by that drop toe hold onto the steel chair. This match is like out of control, but they agreed to the I Quit rules. I can't imagine putting your body through this.
And once again, Canyon.
Next, you quit.
Nope, still won't quit. Referee Phil Brown asking, and now here comes Canyon after Moody. Canyon has had enough as he chases Steve Moody around the ring. And now, guess what? He's surrounded. There's nowhere to go. Here comes the big man in the ring. And Kelly now is going after Moody. And I'll tell you what, Kelly is one feisty young lady. I would not want to make Kelly mad.
That's true, Tommy. I tell you what, Moody almost bit off a little more than he could chew, but I tell you what, I could see the tide turning here a little bit in the favor of Dr. X.
Dr. X, who has been in trouble for the last several minutes of this match, finally has had enough time to regain some composure. And now, and that flying leg drop across the neck of Canyon. Good crowd, and as you can hear, the crowd is not happy about what's going on in the ring. There's no question who is the more popular of the two guys out here tonight. Canyon always popular with the fans, and I think Kelly might have a little bit to do with that.
You know what, Tommy? Popularity in this match has entirely nothing to do with the outcome, because it comes down to who can get that little extra push of adrenaline flowing there towards the end.
Kenny, do you quit?
No.
Canyon still will not quit. And where will this one end? They've been going here for a good 15-20 minutes. Of course, we have no time limit on this match.
No time limit, no disqualification.
Hey, Moody.
Go, Bulls!
Hey, Moody. Oh, and the big man, oh! And the big man, all 375 pounds. And belly to belly there. And now they're talking over strategy here. Canyon is in a little bit of trouble for the first time in this match. He's been in control throughout most of the action. But now he's failing. Oh, and now Moody's up there interfering again. And Kelly's trying to get around there. And now Kelly. Oh, and boy, Dr. X went for the lariat. Man.
I tell you what, the momentum has suddenly turned.
And now look at Kelly. Look at Kelly going after Moody. And he's looking for something over here. New Dr. X grabbing some pliers from over here at ringside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do we got here now? He's got some pliers.
Let me tell you something. This is your last chance to say I quit before I stick these up your ass or your colon out, boy. So you better just say it. I quit. Say it. Say it. You piece of trash. You Rudy Poo piece of... Oh!
And Canyon had... The big up again. Got those pliers. Oh, and another low blow. Canyon.
I tell you what, Tommy, I feel a change right here. This could be it.
That may be it, Rick.
Now, you Oklahoma piece of crap, I want to hear you say, I quit. Say it. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit.
And he quit.
Referee Phil Brown has asked for the bell. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tommy for the
the winner of this
Boy, what a match, Rick. Rick, always a pleasure having you out here at ringside. If you can't see the NWA in person, check it out right here on TV. We're back in just a moment. Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American Champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Has your home phone been disconnected? Ace America's Cash Express can get you talking again for just $49. Owe another phone company money? We can hook you up. Get unlimited local calls at 911 Emergency Access now for just $49 a month. No deposit, no credit, no ID. Just look for the big green Ace sign and fill out a short application. Don't be without a home phone, and don't pay more than $49. Come by any Ace today and sign up now. Service provided by ComSouth.
They never take a stupid drug. Drugs aren't cool, they can mess you up at school. Drugs are a pain, they can hurt your body and your brain. A big old bug with an ugly mug is better than any stupid drug. They make you sad and your parents mad. Drugs are dumb, they make you clumsy, slow, and numb. I'd rather eat a big old bug Don't do drugs. Then never take a stupid drug.